All right, so we back in Altus, we finished up most of Liurnia. So we're in Altus. We're gonna go do the Unsightly Catacombs and then more of Altus. A lot of Altus. Yeah, I'm not sure why I can't see the resubs. I think it's because of, maybe it's because of a pop-out chat. Dude, you know what the problem would be? Actually having alerts. Or what would the solution would be, rather. If I had alerts, then I'd hear it. I actually have a sound for an alert, I just need to actually make the alert. Believe it or not. I've had it actually for like months now at this point. I never bring myself to actually get to the point where I need to create the alert. Meteorite of Estelle? Let's try it. Okay, it was actually pretty good. Yeah, I didn't know you could drop down there for a while, honestly. Surely Tricia will die. Oh, really? That shield is protecting you, huh? I feel like it was a bit overkill, but, you know, whatever. Alright, Knight's Cavalry. If it can protect you from meteors, yeah, it must be a pretty good shield, right? That's what I was thinking. Misbegotten died first. How you kill her and get her soul? I feel like does that happen anywhere else in this game? That's how it should happen, right? Like you're getting spirit ashes. Dude, you know what I want to see spirit ashes of? One of the ulcerated tree spirits. That would be chaos. It'd probably be, like, obnoxious, honestly. Sir? Yeah, I can make it a mini one. Little baby ulcerated tree spirit. Now he dies. Birds or dogs in Caelid, yeah. What is the biggest Ash summon, I wonder? Pumpkinhead? Yeah, probably, actually. I can't think of a bigger one. At least player summonable. Technically, it's probably like Godskin Duo or Godskin Noble by the snail, but I don't think that one counts. Oh, that's gonna hit the tree. And meteorites. I don't know what he's doing, so... Okay, I guess he's doing that. Oh my god, it takes like nothing to stagger him. Oh, damn it. I didn't think the range of that was that good. I don't mind the Fallingstar beasts, honestly. I hated them at first, but I kind of like them now. A lot of fights, honestly, in this game grew on me. Because they're, like... That's not that I didn't like a lot in the beginning. But... I had a lot of issues with the whole late game and a lot of those bosses, but, like, all of those fights grew on me, I'd say. As I got to know him more. Use the beast jaw. So you can rip the tusk off its face. Kind of indifferent on many bosses at first. Yeah. What's this boss again? Flower and the Omenkiller, right? Should be pretty simple. Hate every duo fight, though. Yeah. I don't know. I think they're all lazy. I only really hate, like, Godskin Duo and Gargoyles, though. At least for these runs. Some of the other duo fights are probably a lot worse when you're not at this high level. Like, this one is just lazy, right? Like, it's not necessarily hard, it's just... like, it makes no sense. Yeah, gargoyles are... And honestly, if the poison wasn't a thing, I don't think they'd be as bad. Hey, Whitesnake. It's going well. How are you doing, man? This guy just is, like, immune to getting staggered, apparently. Actually, this would be a good time for Meteorite. Or I ran out of stamina, and we can't do it. Try again. True, like they synergize. It's just like it's just random enemy selection. It feels like a randomizer, you know? Wish that attack wasn't cut. Wait, which one? There was a cut attack? Oh, what, the poison attack? For the gargoyles, you mean? Also, when did Twitch add, the colored names. That feels like a recent thing. You at someone or type their name in chat, it's in color. I don't think that's been around for that long. Maybe like a week or two. There's a tool that allowed you to do the little light rain with the flowers of Melina. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. I think that's standard? Really? I thought it was fairly new. Like, you can tag people, I know that, but I didn't... It never, like, showed their chat color. I thought. You don't see the chat color, really? So I can't see... Oh, crap, I forgot about this part. I can't see when it says someone resubs, but I can see chat colors. What is going on? Maybe I have, like, some plugin or something. Dude, can you stop with the shield? That was not a good idea. I should literally just go behind him and just start using Meteorite of Estelle and blow him up before he can even do anything. I didn't think the second one was going to join in. This was not one I was planning on fighting both at the same time on. Sometimes it's fun, but I don't have that much figure. Oh, come on, dude. Uh-oh. Just going for it. Dead. Oh, he staggered. I have no FP. He's dead. That was like a wild 3 seconds. I thought I was dead for sure, and then he died. Not even 3 seconds. And all is quiet. Ah, it's not gonna work. He's like running into where the thing spawned from. His friend didn't notice the dozens of meteors, I know. Apparently they are not an observant kind. Direct hit? I guess they probably all were direct hits, to be honest. Meteorite is actually, like, super fun. Specifically this one. Meteorite is, like, okay, but Meteorite of Stealth is just better. Crafty run with things that were done, great swords of meteor core blade. That could be fun. So many weapons to look forward to, man. Basically, if it has like a cool moveset or cool Ash of War, like I'm excited for it. But I probably won't get to it until like 2027. just because. I mean, obviously we'll do runs between them, but you know what I mean? Like, the odds of doing any one weapon are not great, considering how many weapons there are. So we're talking about all these weapons, and, you know, I might not see the Star Scourge Greatswords for like another 4 years. And by that point, there will probably be another game to work on too, which would delay it even more. So I like the odds of finishing this at this pace are just like really not great, but I'm gonna have fun with it. To get that sword, what the what you call it? Star Scourge Greatsword? I thought you were doing the Moonlight Greatswords. Okay. I thought for a second I was gonna die. Have they not all been requested? No, we still have Bloodborne and Demon Souls are open. Everything else has been requested. The order's gonna be really weird. Uh-oh. Dude, why did his not get canceled? That's not fair. He's got the lame version. I have the cool version. Except I keep getting staggered out of it. Holy Moonlight Sword. That's what it is. And then the Demon Souls one's the large sword of Moonlight. I think. He does not stay down for long. Alright, Seethewater. Where's Seethewater? Seethewater. Every game sorted back to back? Yeah, almost. There's going to be an extra Elden Ring run. And depending on when the request comes in, there might be another run also. Right now, it's Moonlight Greatsword, Dark Souls 2, Moonlight Greatsword, Dark Souls 3, the Wakizashi, and Elden Ring. Then some other run that's not Elden Ring, and then the Dark Moon Greatsword. And I'm pretty sure those are all the requests. Oh, dude, it didn't... Again, I didn't even see you redeem the thing. I saw it in the activity feed. Like, I saw you type Bloodborne Moonlight Greatsword in chat, but it didn't say it was part of a redeem. God damn it, Twitch. Okay, so... Let me revise that statement. Dark Souls 2 Moonlight Greatsword. Dark Souls 3 Moonlight Greatsword. Elden Ring Wakizashi. Bloodborne Moonlight Greatsword. Elden Ring Moonlight Greatsword. Unless there's another request, because Ani, you got the Bloodborne and the Elden Ring Moonlight Greatsword. So if someone else comes in with something, then... they would push the Elden Ring one back. And if they request Elden Ring, then they push it back twice. It's a complicated system, and I'm sorry I can't get them in order, but I'm just trying to keep it fair. Yeah, I don't even think it's Twitch. I think it... I mean, it is, but, like, it's not just today. This has been a thing for a couple days, and I don't know why. I think it's like specifically the pop-out chat or something. Wrong way. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure you guys can see it. For some reason, it's just not showing up for me. Like, I can see the text that you guys type in the message. I just can't see, like, it saying, you know, resubbed or redeemed weapon. Like, that's just not showing up for some reason. And I don't know why. I'll see if I can figure it out this weekend, though, because it's kind of annoying that it's not a thing. Like, why? I don't get why, you know? Why these things have a boss health bar? I mean, they put them in a boss arena. You can say that about a lot of enemies in these dungeons, though, you know? Like, things that just show up in the world a lot, like Clean Run Knights. Otherwise, we wouldn't need to fight them. I'd be okay with that, but they are a boss. Yeah, I've never had it happen to me either until, like, a couple days ago. I noticed it. And it's just been ongoing for a while. For 3 days at least, or 4 days, whatever it's been. Magma Wyrm. Meteorite sponge, basically. Oh, I don't even need that golden seed, do I? I just realized. I think I have max flasks. Actually, nah. I was gonna reallocate, but I don't really need to. At this point, like, it's not necessary. I barely use more than, like, 2 blue flasks. I could probably reallocate to less blue flasks, if anything. At least for now. Might change later on, but I have so much mind right now. My character just is not running. I'm holding the button to run and he's just saying no. Alright, well, I thought that was going to stagger you, so I'm just going to do this anyway. Or get knocked out of it. Oh, I think I ran out of stamina. Alright, he's dead. Your philosophy for all your runs aside from your 2 all bosses, all NPC quests is get my weapons, armor, and talismans. Do you do, like, all remembrances, or you just do, like, any percent? Always do all remembrances? Okay. It feels weird doing any percent. Like, if I was just doing any percent and not doing all bosses, I don't know, it'd feel weird. Like not doing Melania or Moog, Citisax, you know, all the big late game bosses. Yeah, I'm a fan of all bosses myself. On a first playthrough, like, if you're trying to go in blind, though, I get not doing all bosses. Because, you know, sometimes you might not find them all. I certainly didn't find them all. I think on my first character, I still have him on here, and I'm pretty sure I still haven't done all the bosses on it. I just never went back to it. More decks. Wow, only one level. Jesus. I missed like the entire underground, except for like the the start, like the beginning of Shifa and the beginning of Ansel. Like I missed all the late game stuff. Like Nokron, I didn't do until later because I didn't do Ronnie's quest, and then I never went back to Limgrave. I had no idea there was a crater there. Yeah, 165 bosses currently. Wait until we get DLC and it's up to 200. But honestly, you can kind of get through them like relatively quickly, faster than you think. Like a Dawn Magic run for me, I can do it in like 12 hours. Like New Game and New Game Plus. All bosses. Which is faster than I think, like, you would think it would be. Because it feels like I remember my first all bosses run was like a 44-hour endeavor or something like that. My second playthrough. And then I did magic runs and they were faster than that. And then now it's much faster. Except for this run. This is going to be slower than the norm. Never found the Revenant. I don't think I found the Revenant either. I found the Invisible Black Knife Assassin. I actually found in both of the dungeons that have 2 bosses, I found both of them. And I was convinced there would be more dungeons with 2 bosses, and those were like the only 2. I remember doing the tougher Estelle, and then I never actually finished the fight. Like, I went to Yellow Annex Tunnel, I think I died like once or twice, and then I left. I intended to come back to it, and I just never did. Although I think I have since, I just didn't do it on my first playthrough. I didn't do the Catacombs in the Snowfield, I'm pretty sure I didn't do the Putrid Avatar. But I like, just kind of rushed the mountaintops. Longest part was doing all possible NPC quests? I will bet. That would take a while. Trying to remember what else I didn't find. Couple caves in Limgrave. I don't think I ever found Stormfoot Catacombs. I never found Tombsword Cave. Trying to remember what else. Abandoned Cave, maybe? I'd have to go look. Honestly, I can't remember. I never did the Giant Conquering Hero's Grave in the mountaintops. I think I went back and did it, but for some reason I remember going there and then just like, that's all I remember. But I never cleared it on my first playthrough. But yeah, I missed the entire snowfield. I looked that up because I had no idea where to get the medallions. I didn't really even realize there were medallions until later. So I missed a lot. And my playthrough was still like... I mean, I did all that stuff at like the very end after I looked it up, but I missed a lot of stuff, and it probably was like 100 hours in or so. 90, I don't know. Before I found it all. You're coming through Limgrave and in the peninsula. Oops. Reshord in the +8 district for the 10 plus 10. Plus 10. Where's the plus... Oh, the, wait. Yeah, where is the plus 10 there? Oh, Latenna. Okay. I forgot. I knew she gave you... I couldn't remember which stone it was. It was somber or not. Yeah, I think I don't remember if I did that quest in my first playthrough. I'd done it before, just... I don't think it was on my first playthrough, but I can't remember. Bloodhound Nightflow. Yeah, by the time I get to the mountaintops, though, I was kind of just ready to beat the game. I didn't find Placidus Axe till the very end. Looked that one up, too. Probably like half the remembrances, honestly. Maybe not half of them. I think I fought all the demigods before Morgott. I was stunned at the invisible wall to get into Volcano Manor, though. Like, I was not expecting it. I was like looking around for a while, trying to figure out how to get to the dungeon. And then I was just like, just flabbergasted. I could not believe they put it behind an invisible wall, or illusory wall. Took you 3 hours to find Melania after you get to the Haley Tree. I mean, it's a tough area, and it is pretty confusing. Especially El Fayal. Like, I still don't even know where like most of the stuff is there, because it's just super confusing. The only things I really need to know, though, are like spells and talismans for the randomizer, and spells because, you know, these playthroughs. And I guess weapons would be good to know, but like, I don't really look up where weapons are until I'm doing a run. Or maybe, you know, at that point I might already know where it is because I've, you know, played the game a bunch. Like, I know where the jar cannon is. It's in here. I would really like to know where every single item is. Wow, talking is hard. I want to know where every item is, though, for like use when you see randomizers. Like, ever get stuck, I can go to like some just insanely obscure places and just find like some random thing that may or may not be helpful. America's Source Seal. Oh yeah, it's in a rough spot. Got the Royal Revenants down there, Crystallians. The Rotted ones, which are so much worse than normal ones. But I am very excited to do the whole exploration thing again once the DLC comes out. And I imagine it's probably going to be the only DLC they make for this game, considering how long it's taken. It'll be like almost 2 years by the time it comes out, since the release of Elden Ring. Probably, anyway. I mean, they'll probably be working on this DLC in conjunction with their next game after Armored Core, I imagine. Deleted your achievement progress when you went for platinum, and it only took about 50 to 75 hours. Yeah, this was not a bad 1 to 100% at all compared to DS3. No Covenant items to farm. That was like the main thing with DS3 was that. Oh my god, you just... Alright, please work. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit by this. So so happy I got that heal off. Also, I forgot I had the bubble. Worth. Say, that's probably the one nice thing about Covenants not being in this game is the fact that you didn't have to grind for the achievements like in DS3, but that's probably like the only benefit. Because I don't think they really, like, if you don't do PvP, they don't really, like, they're not in the way or anything. So there's no real downside to having them in, aside from the items that are locked behind them. Like, I'm not looking forward to some of the DS3 runs, because they are locked behind Covenant items, which means hours of farming for me. DS2, I don't think really has that problem. There's maybe one item, and I think it's a miracle, so I don't even think it's going to be a big deal. But DS3 has, like, a couple weapons that are locked behind Covenant rewards. Or locked as Covenant rewards. And I'm not looking forward to those. Like, I think there's a staff. Archstrike staff or something. It's one of them. Oh, I think there's a couple more. Oh yeah, the Gravelord sword's super good. That was the first Dark Souls 1 run I did of these, and I had no clue how to get it. I thought you could just travel to Nito's Covenant right away, but apparently you needed to give him an Eye of Death or whatever. Or 3. Hey Kabo, good morning. Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Okay, Sentry's Torch and the Bellberry Hunter. Kind of interesting I got the Gravelord sword too, because like there's 3 curved swords in Dark Souls 1. So the odds of getting a curved sword were, a curved greatsword were not high at all. Gotta kill Illusion Margot? No, he's not a boss. No boss health bar, no kill. Well, I mean, you know, there are some other things I will kill. Like, I have to kill invaders, obviously, but it's not like I'm only killing bosses, you know? But I don't need to kill him. $350. So we lose like 30 FP there, huh? Do I have anything better than that? I mean, the gold scare would be nice, but I don't really need to have it on right now. 2 extra stamina? You're talking to someone who hasn't leveled endurance at all in this run. Maybe I actually leveled it twice. I think it was 9. Last Spellbearing Hunter... Actually, that's not true. This one in Liurnia still haven't done. Probably do Gravity Well here again instead of Rock Sling.
Is someone customer help?
Oops. Church of Vows, Bellbearing Hunter? I think if you stay in the church, it's not bad. If you leave it though, yeah. Let's do Meteorite to start. See, dude, like I can't see. It doesn't say it was redeemed. I have to. The activity feed luckily shows it, but all right, that's all the Moonlight Greatsword runs then. I gotta figure out the order after. I'm pretty sure it's DS2, DS3, or Elden Ring Wakizashi, Bloodborne, Elden Ring Demon Souls. I think that's the order. Meeting over, time for souls. Nice. Doctor gave you meds to help you sleep. You want to see how much damage this bonking will do? 3. You really want me to bonk him? Do you know how long we'd be here? This would be like the entire stream. You can't level this thing either. That's the worst part. I can't make that stronger. I mean, I can with other things, I guess, but... Oh, I did go right into that. Nice. Man, he recovers quickly. Hip slap run? No. What'd they use? Oops. That's gonna get me killed, isn't it? Could've got me killed, I think. Whoops. I was reading chat. Was the Elden Ring run you mentioned that is between Bloodborne and Demon Souls? The Wakizashi. It's the only one that's not a Moonlight Greatsword. That one got requested last Friday, I think. Oh, and actually, I think the order's going to change. So, because Ani requested the Bloodborne and the Elden Ring run, which are next to each other, it's going to be Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, I think. I gotta look at it and who requested what, but I think that's how it's going to go. Spike Sastus and the hand hit with Discus of Light. The hand hit. Hand hit? Do you do damage with your hand? What am I doing? You would think this would stagger him. Somehow Rocksling is better at staggering than Meteorite of Estelle. And he's staggered. That's gonna hit the fence. Actually, I think that I gotta figure out the order of the runs now that I'm thinking about it. Because Ani, 3 of those runs are yours. So I'll try to make it make sense. Oh, stop, dude. It's definitely DS2 and DS3 next. That much I know. DS2, DS3, Elden Ring, Wakazashi. But it might be Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring instead. And if someone else requests something between the Bloodborne and Elden Ring run, or like between now and that Elden Ring run, it would go between the Bloodborne and the Elden Ring run. I don't know. I gotta look at like the order of when things were requested too. Uh-oh. Unless it's Bloodborne or Elden Ring, true, yeah. I'll figure it out. Can't you stop? Jesus Christ. These snails are the worst. Killed it. Okay, I got one heal for the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Snails in the Garrus fight killed you 10 times. Yeah, I remember on, I think it was the Family Hands run, I tried to go there early and I just like left because I was so, like that fight, I don't remember, I might have done it like after Godric or went there after Godric and I was just like, nah. Those snails are obnoxious and they respawn too. Yeah, Meteorite of Estelle is pretty strong. The only thing is you're super vulnerable while you're casting it. You can't do anything. But, you know, when you can pump out that kind of damage, if they're not going to kill you in one hit, like, why not? It's just not the best against smaller things, because it's hard to hit them. I mean, it's still fine if it hits, but it's definitely better against big things. Like this guy we're about to do. I'm probably going to get one shot by. Just get stunned, dude. Look at that. He's just stun locked. Alright, well, now I have to multi-fire. Uh-oh. Alright, he's probably dead. Jesus, man. How does anyone struggle with that boss? Just use this exact build. It's not even optimized, really. I mean, it's like a... It's not completely unoptimized, but... I mean, I don't think I actually have anything that helps me. I guess this... And maybe Godfrey's Icon. I actually don't even know if Godfrey's Icon works with Meteorite of Estelle. It's a channeled attack, but I don't know if it's a charge attack. I don't know if that counts as the same thing. Oh, I should level up, actually. slowly getting dex to 40. And then I think the plan after that is maybe into 80. Either that or actually level some endurance or vigor. One of the two. Didn't say it's boosted. I can't remember. It didn't say it's boosted. Does it tell you all the spells that are boosted? Alright, please don't kill me. I think the Dark Moon Greatsword honestly might be... Well, actually the Bloodborne one might be good too. Does the Bloodborne Moonlight Greatsword or Holy Moonlight Sword, does that use durability? When you do the, thing? That's like the one downside of the Moonlight Greatswords. Is the durability usage. Whenever you do strong attacks, you're pretty much just R1 spamming the entire time. Ferraris are cool, but have you ever traveled by smoke and then teleported? It's a bit more efficient. And better for the environment, probably. Well, smoke is arguable, but, I mean, it's instant at least. Collapsing Stars and Gravity Well are the only gravity spells boosted. Okay. Not dead. I swear to God, that bear's in a different spot. Alright, what to do for this one? Because the Shield's Crucible Knight is actually super annoying. I don't think Meteorite will work, but... yeah, Crucible Duo is gonna probably be... it'll be something. The other Crucible Knight I think will be fine. It's just the shield one is going to block every attack I have. Actually, you know what? I'm going to reallocate to. I'm going to take like 4 blue flasks. I don't think I'm going to need more than that. Now there's 2. Yeah, but the other one doesn't have a shield. So the other one I don't think will be bad. It's just the shield one that's going to be super annoying to try and do damage to. Golden Halberd? What about it? Oh, that's going back the other way. Sick. Uh-oh, now it's coming. You get the Crucible Knight armor. Or, no, you get the... sorry, you get the sword. Cordovis' sword. Not the armor. I thought you got something else, though. thought you got the Tree Sentinel armor from, well, I guess there's 2 sets of Tree Sentinel armor. I actually don't know. You get one from Farum Azula, I know that, but I don't know where you get the normal Tree Sentinel armor. Oh, do you get it from the chariots? I didn't know that. I don't break them, so I had no idea. There's still one segment in this dungeon that, like, I don't even know how you're supposed to get past. It's the, wherever that talisman is, like, if you're trying to get the talisman, there's a chariot in a really, really tight space. And I have literally no clue how you're supposed to actually get by it without getting hit. Alright, shield guy's in the way, that's not helpful. Maybe the rocks will go around, sick. I was hoping to get a stance break, but it's not really happening. I don't think it would matter if I did, honestly. Can't do it now, it's long gone. Yeah, Rock Sling I think is a little too slow. Dude, come on. Ah. Snuck that one in. I thought it was gonna get blocked by the column. Their spells don't get blocked by the column, though. Uh-oh. That's a rough attack. I have no stamina. They always get an extra spring in their step whenever you start healing. That won't hit, right? Yeah, they get iframes there. That sucks. This is going to be a rough fight, I think, in some of these runs. Like, things where you have, like, no range that take time to cast. I think can be very difficult. What? I was behind him. How does that hit me? The hell was that? Pillar... God damn, dude. Can you break a pillar or something? Probably not with a sword. That was kind of the definition of a DS2 hitbox. Can we get to phase 2, sir? Honestly, what I'm gonna have to do, I think, for some runs is like parrying this guy. Oh, I went way too early. A stupid shield. Dude, what? How did that reach? I don't even care about the shield anymore. I'm just gonna start spamming. Oh, that was a good one. And dead. Is spam good? Oh, this is okay. For some reason, I was thinking you got the Crucible Knight set on Solaria. This Crucible Knight set. It's kind of weird you don't get Ordovis' set. All right, what are we doing next? I think Sage's Cave, right? Yeah. Gonna need the torch for this one. Oh, is a stone sword key here too? I'm probably gonna want. I have 0 apparently. I don't think I need any more for Altus, but I do need some for the mountaintops. I need another 3, I want to say.